You know what? Problem with many of you is that you're surrounded by people who ask you the wrong questions. This is why when you're making decisions to change your life, you can't talk to people who are on your level because they're going to tell you it makes sense to stay here and just make here better when you know there is something higher that's calling you. There's a better quality of life. There's an abundance. There is an expectation, a passion, a new life that is calling you. And everybody on your level will try to convince you to stay here with them because they're stuck in a place called comfort. Are you willing to be uncomfortable? I remember back when I was cleaning toilets for a living, and I would run into wealthy people every now and then, and oftentimes the reverberating theme that they would all seem to throw out is that, Marcus, you got to make investments. If you're going to be financially fit, fiscally disciplined, you got to pay to play. You got to make an investment. I knew that I wanted something more, and I knew I was destined for more, but I didn't want to accept the fact that if I'm going to make money, I've got to invest money. When you start making these investments, it's not going to feel good. It's not going to make sense to anybody on your level. Whatever goals you have, your physiology, your psychology, your relationships, your business ventures, whatever it is. And so the question is, are you willing to leave this place called comfort? Are you aimed? Are you targeted? Do you believe that you have what it takes to pay the price? But more than that, can you handle the pain that comes with paying? It is not going to be comfortable. Are you willing to walk in not only uncomfortability, but are you willing to walk in uncharted territory? This means that I'm going to a place I've never been, and it's not going to feel good in the beginning, in the Genesis, when we're first getting started. But eventually, if I stay committed, I'll see a harvest. If you're going to reap a harvest, if you keep sowing sparingly, you will reap sparingly. But the moment you understand that there is a price to pay to get where you want to be, it will cost you dearly. It don't feel good right now. I don't like it. I want to leave it. I want to throw in the towel. I want to walk away from it all. I have to be able to see the power of what lies ahead. Today's pain is tomorrow's power. The new life that you want, that you hold in your head, that you only dream of, it will cost you your old life. I got everything I need to go to the next level.
They focus intensely. They thrive on routine. Sometimes.
Now, your laziness, it doesn't deserve life. You cannot accept weakness, nor can you accept excuses. You are responsible for your life. Laziness will destroy you forever. Get up off that bed right now. Stop being lazy. The time is right now. And if you're not ready to step up to the plate, then you have to get your mind in the right place. Stop allowing your laziness to control your passion. Your passion is connected to your destiny. But I'm here to let you know right now,
You have got to stop sleeping. You want to be something, but you're not prepared to make the sacrifices to get there. Are you going to sit around and just wait and say, I'll do it tomorrow or the next day or the day after? There is no tomorrow. You know that. I know that. Don't be that other person that's sitting on the sidelines, hoping for something to happen, waiting for something to happen. Let's get to work. Let's fight for this life. Let's train hard. Let's dig deeper. Let's push forward. Because that purpose that is flowing through your veins, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, it will give you the ammunition you need to get stronger, to get faster, to get better, to have that mind in the right place, because you know it is attached to you. You know this is who you are. But nothing is going to happen unless you make it happen first. Don't wait for someone else to tap you on the shoulder and say, go. You go and you do it right now because you know it has to be done. You want to be that person? You want to be your very best? Then give me more than your best. Give me more than what you think you are worth. Owe it to yourself. So don't get out here and play games with your life. Don't get out here and play games like it's a joke. It's not a game. It's called work. It's called dedication. It's called attitude. It's called grit. It's called tenacity. It's called power. It's called strength. Too many people waste too much time on laziness and excuses. But this is not the time nor the place. If you're waiting for something to happen on its own, good luck, because it doesn't work that way. Kill your laziness. You know who you are. You know what you're made of. You know what you're capable of. So show up. When are you going to wake up and start believing in yourself again? There was a time you believed in yourself. You believed that you could touch the sky and go beyond it. But somehow, you've allowed the things that you truly wanted to be die. Why did you stop believing in yourself? Why did you believe that you were less when you are so much more? Why are you still doubting? Why are you still sleeping? You must have thought that it was just going to be easy the whole time that you were pursuing your dreams. You have to understand that even with dreams, nightmares tend to show up. Stress tends to put you in a position where you want to give up. It will pass. But you can't sit around and hold on to these dreams for too long. Just remember, you are in the driver's seat. You have to ultimately have the discipline and the mindset to push through every obstacle that comes your way. Not many people have that opportunity to be able to get up and move. There are people that will trade places with you right now if they could. But what are you doing? You must get beyond the laziness mentality. And going beyond takes struggle, takes sacrifice. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it will hurt. You must see through all those things that are holding you down and keeping you down. And you must disconnect yourself from negative thoughts and negative people. Everybody's not ready to take that journey with you. And sometimes you just got to do it alone. You don't need a workout buddy or a workout partner to take care of you. You owe it to yourself. We're talking about you. We're talking about strength. We're talking about work. We're talking about working towards your best. Leave the rest behind. That starts with you. Everything counts. Everything matters. But you got to dedicate yourself to it. This is that time. This is that moment. Listen up. Kill your laziness. It doesn't deserve to live. It means you no good. Don't allow it to live. Kill it today.
All right, guys. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good night, everybody. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Just want to make sure everybody able to see me and hear me. All right. So welcome to training tonight. Tonight is really going to be designated for it to be really the last night that we go through software training, right? Um, the goal has always been to kind of get you guys independent. Of course, if you've been with us since the beginning, then, especially over the course of these last couple of weeks, you guys have had the opportunity to be able to join additional software training to kind of see the systems. If you joined the class earlier this week, you had the chance to see Miss Campos. Shout out to Miss Campos. Actually walk us through a return, right? And that was amazing. She asked a lot of questions, got a lot of clarity on a lot of different things, and probably asked a lot of questions that you guys were wondering. So tonight I want to do things again similar to what we did last class and allow somebody else to walk us through a return tonight. Please know that this is only to build your confidence and again reinforce the things that you've learned and show you ways to improve. This is done strictly to make you the best version that you can be in this industry, right? So I also want to acknowledge you guys for showing up for yourselves. Thank y'all for being consistent, and more than anything, thank y'all for being committed, because I know things can get hectic, things can get tough. But all in all, you still showed up today. No matter what got in your way, you still made your way to be up on this Zoom, right? So that's what's important. The fact that you are showing up. Don't worry about nothing else. The fact that you are showing up, you already halfway there. All right, I promise you. There's so many people that just don't show up. And if you ain't showing up, then it's kind of hard to get you there, right? But it's okay. If you on the Zoom right now, you watching this Zoom right now, you showing up. You halfway there. So shout out to you. Drop some flames in the chat for yourself right now. And if you ain't able to drop a flame for yourself, give yourself a round of applause right now, a pat on the back. I'm proud of you. If nobody's told you, I am proud of you. You making the best effort for this. You putting your best foot forward for this. You're showing up committed. You showing up in your best version of yourself. And more than anything, I cannot wait to help you excel and help you grow. Um, and with all that being said, y'all, we gonna go ahead on and get into it. And if you didn't drop no flames in the chat for yourself, I'm gonna hold on. I think I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. I don't know how. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna drop some flames on the screen or something for you real quick. Matter of fact, I don't see the flames, so we gonna go that way. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? We do that for y'all. All right. Um, all that being said, again, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started tonight. I hope you guys have logged into the demo software already and that you are actively ready. You got the return pulled up. If you got the return pulled up and you already logged in to the demo software, I want you guys to drop a one in the chat. If you already got your demo software pulled up, you got the return for Brian Carter pulled up, and you ready to go, drop a one in the chat for me. Yeah, y'all ain't ready. Y'all need a little more time. I need a little more time. Y'all need the link to the demo or a link to the returns. You already, yeah, you up. You already went. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you again for that. Everybody else, y'all got the return pulled up. Y'all logged into the demo software. Hold on. Make it the way y'all can y'all come off of mute. Cause this, guys, keep in mind this is an interactive training. It's definitely gonna require your participation. That's the only way that I can confirm that you are learning and retaining the knowledge that we're giving you. So don't be shy. Uh, hey, I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you that support. I'm here to mentor you more than anything, right? To help you get to where you're trying to go. And in order for us to do that and for you to step into tax season confidently, hey, you gotta be able to be like, okay, yeah, I can do this. Right. So even if you're nervous right now, nothing beats a failure but a try. So I want to encourage somebody. I know we got a few people on here. If y'all can I get a volunteer? Like I said, you will have help. We gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. Um, the people in the comments are gonna help you. We're gonna get this return started so I can show y'all exactly how to work this return. This is gonna be a self-employed return. So I definitely want you guys to know how to navigate this and the best way to maximize the potential for the return for the client. Because I know everybody talk about, oh, I can max a client out. Well, can you really max a client out? Because there is a difference. And I'm gonna show y'all how to really max a client out tonight. And that being said, uh, we gonna go in, we gonna dig deep. So I have nobody that's able to pull up their software, willing to share and walk me through a return. When I don't have no volunteers, I kind of like start picking people. Let's see who we got. Uh, let's go. Hmm. I want to see what I want Lindsay. I want Lindsay. Are you available to walk us through a return? Are you able to walk us through a return tonight?
I can't. My laptop is dead. I actually just realized that, and now I'm having to go get my charger. So I'm on my phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Uh, let's see who else we got. Masiba. Masiba, can you walk me through a return? You've been showing up to all these trainings. You've been dedicated. You've been consistent, and I feel like I'm confident in your ability to be able to walk us through a return. Oh, don't have a baby while we on Zoom now. Please, 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 please. Not you gonna try. No, don't do. Okay, yeah, try not to. Please don't have a baby while we on Zoom.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can't hear you now, Masiba. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I believe I can assist us with the return tonight.
See, I love that. I love that. Thank you for taking the initiative. Y'all drop some flames in the chat for Masiba. Like I've been noticing y'all. I tend to take note and recognize when people are showing up consistently. This lady has been very, very consistent. She's been very, very dedicated since she started. I will acknowledge that. And more than anything, I'm confident in her ability to be able to do this. So I feel like she's gonna do very, very well. So I can't wait to see. So are you logged into the demo software already, Masiba?
Yes, I am logged into the demo software. Let's see.
Do you have the return? You have the copy of the what's it called? The practice returns?
Yes, I have it. You said we're doing Brian Carter, correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's like the last one in there.
Oh, well, wait, hold on. I was logged into the demo software. It logged me out. Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm back in. Oh, you're gonna have to unshare your screen so I can share mine.
Oh, yeah, I was just waiting on you to tell me you was ready. I got you right now. Hold on. It's coming your way. All right, you should be able to share now. Are you able to share now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so can everyone see my screen?
No, I can't see it.
No?
No, ma'am.
Oh, wait a minute now. What's happening?
Okay. Looks like we're there.
You can see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like the return we're working on is Brian Carter. The return shows Brian Carter is a 38-year-old single father. He has three children. Lucas is 9, Ava is 7, and Maya is 5. It says that he owns and operates a landscaping business, Carter Landscaping Services. Brian made regular estimated tax payments across 4 quarters. Um, and it just proceeds to list all of his taxpayer information. He does have an IP pin.
Do you have this return on your
Uh,
computer?
no, I'm looking at it on my phone. Let me try to send it to myself.
Okay, guys. Also, if you guys should have it pulled up. If y'all can pull it up. If you don't have the link, it's fine. Just say that so we can make sure that you get the link so you can actually see the whole structure of this profile and how this return is to be worked. Okay, give me just a second. I'll drop it for you right now. So I'm actually going to drop it in the Zoom chat.
Okay.
Um, Try to drop the link in the Zoom chat. I hope that it works. It should work. Let me know if it does not work. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it does work. And guys, you'll just go to page, I think it's page, hold on, 20 or 19. Is it 19? Actually, page 18. My apologies. You'll just go over to page 18. It is in Canva. Um, just so you guys are aware of that.
Mm. Okay. So there's the return. Let's see.
If you because I think you on fit the screen right now, but if you like not necessarily minimize it, but make the window for the return smaller, I think you can do them like side by side. Or because it's like in fit the screen mode. So the way we seeing it, we don't see like any of your search bar or any of the tabs that you have at the top. So if you want to put it at the top in a separate tab and flick the tabs like that, or make it to where you just sharing your entire screen for your computer and putting it, in two different windows and putting them side by side. You can do it that way as well, whichever works for you, of course.
Okay, so what is it that y'all seeing right now? Because
We see the demo software. If you want to work it from your phone, that's fine too. They can follow along from the link that we just got. Uh so the one that you're supposed to be in is actually going to be this. This is the actual demo software link. Let me make sure. See if it's not going. So I'm gonna show you, send it to you right now.
So this is not the right link.
I mean, it's fine because our demo software right now, all of them has been upgraded. So that's actually the older demo software that we were using. It has been updated to the current year, but this is the one that we'll typically use, guys. But yeah, you can feel free to use the one that you're using. Whatever demo software you in, as long as it say 2025 at the top, it is fine, guys. Y'all should still get the same numbers when processing this return. So don't worry about that.
Okay, so you want me to just keep using the one that I'm in, or use a
Yes,
different?
that's fine. Use the one you're in. For the sake of
Okay.
time, we're definitely gonna use the one you're in.
So right here on this screen can y'all see this okay? Because I'm gonna just work the return from my phone because I don't want it to, just for the sake of time, like you said.
I
Is that
mean,
okay? Or
yeah, you're not sharing your screen anymore. You would have to
oh,
start
okay.
with us again.
Yeah, because I was trying to get this. Okay. Can y'all see it now?
Yes, we are. We're
Okay.
able to see it now. If y'all hold on before you get all the way started, Masiba, can you go back for me? Let me ask this. Um, you would click that link that I just dropped, and that's where you would actually create your own login to the demo software. So you would just create a login there. Um, but let me ask this, guys. Just being honest right now, just so I can understand and meet everybody where they are. Who's who? If this is your first time seeing the software or actually watching somebody walk through a return or anything like that, can you please you can drop a one in the chat or send a one to me privately or something so that way I know if there is anyone that has not been able to see a return process or has not seen the tax software just yet. If you've been on here, you good, and so I should see 13 people comment. Okay. Khadisha say she's seen bits and pieces. Okay. Um, okay. Is there anybody else? All right, so Khadisha, what I have her do is if you can explain to him what you're doing as you're doing the Masiba, and if you don't know, just say, Kane, what this is. I got you. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay, don't now help me. Don't just sit right there now. If I'm doing
I'm
something
right
wrong,
here.
stop
Look,
me.
I'm right here watching the whole time, and the chat can come off of mute. So it's not no. If you click the STPS link that I just dropped in the comments, Denise, you'll be able to create a account. Like once it asks you for your email address, your phone number, your first name and last name, it's gonna say get demo, and then it's gonna send you a code for you to activate an account. All right. So that being said, I'm gonna be here, Masiba. I'm gonna help you. Um, just let me know. Just say the phrase, and I got you.
Okay. So, I did go ahead and input the taxpayer social security number in the beginning. And next, what I'm going to do is go ahead and determine his filing status. And I'm going to click on this box and answer the following questions in the filing status wizard. Um,
Why?
so we can determine the correct filing status for him. So we don't want to select the wrong one.
Right.
So,
So let me ask you this: have you read his client profile already?
yes, I read his profile.
Okay. So the reason why she does this, guys, the reason why you would, and you don't have to do the filing status wizard. It's just something there for reinforcement if you're unsure, or like she just said, you just want to double check. So maybe she has an idea of what his filing status is already, right? And again, she just want to verify that that is the correct filing status. So outside of you studying the system, also the software also offer you the additional support of being able to fact check what you have learned, right? So that's kind of what this filing status wizard tool is used for. So that being said, Masiba, let me ask you this. What do you think his filing status would be based off of you reading the client intake form? I mean, pretty much that's what it is, the client intake form. What do you think
Right.
his filing status would be? And everybody else, I want y'all to drop in the comments, drop in the chat what you guys think his filing status would be.
I believe that his filing status is going to be head of household.
Okay. Okay. Lindsay said head of household. And what are you basing this off, Masiba?
He has dependents. He has 3 dependents. Um, he does have a business. Um, but basically just off of the dependents.
Okay, okay. And nothing's wrong with anything she said, guys. But I will also want to add a rule of thumb and something to keep in mind when deciding the filing status. As you know, I want you guys to always know that just because people have dependents does not automatically qualify them for head of household. But that's definitely one of the filing status that should be at the top of your list. So you already know that they have somebody that they provided sole care for. As long as they provided sole care for those dependents, you know that hey, 9 times out of 10 they might be head of household, but let me double check some boxes. Um, Denise, you might already have an account. You might need to create another one using a different email. Um, the next thing would be his income. So like Allison just said in the comments, looking at the intake income, right? Because there's a thing called the Federal Poverty Guideline. What the Federal Poverty Guideline is the amount of money that people have to make above to qualify for that particular filing status. Okay, so for the head of household, the federal poverty guideline is $21,950. That being said, his total income generated from his what he's self-employed, so generated from his business would have to exceed that amount. So it would have to be more than $21,950. So if you're able to look at that intake form and see he made more than that, he isn't married, right? Uh that's strange, niece. Um, if you can, Masiba, can you copy that link to that demo software right there that you're in at the top? Copy that link for me and drop it in the comments. Denise, try using this demo software. So what you would do is what is it called? What's it called? So at that point, you would decide, okay, boom, sole provider, he made over this amount. At this point, okay, he got dependents. Okay, he might be head of household. If you're still unsure based off of that information, go through the filing status wizard. Literally, go through the filing status wizard. And if you don't know and you're not familiar with what qualifies for that filing status, I always told y'all in training, Zoom recordings are available as well, but screenshotting them pages with each filing status. So everybody here should have a screenshot of each filing status and what the criteria of that filing status is. Study that, especially for head of household, because it's one of the most audited filing statuses, period. So at that point, once you study that, you will know, like, okay, boom. Like, if they ain't meeting all this, they going to think. And that's pretty much how I would do it,
Mhm.
right? Quick, easy, simple way. Familiarize yourself with pretty much, I think it's like only like it's only like 4 reasons outside of the federal poverty guideline. But that's pretty much what you would want to do. So I'm gonna let Masiba go ahead and continue. There's the link for you, Denise, for you to be able to click and register for that demo account. I'm with you, Masiba.
Oh, okay. So this question right here is just asking if they were a U.S. citizen, correct? It's kind of
I apologize, guys. I was on mute. Say that was this person living with you a citizen or a resident alien for of the US? Hold on. Was the person living with you a citizen or resident alien of the US, a resident of Canada, or a resident of Mexico? It's asking a question about the people that live with her.
right, and it's just asking if they were a U.S. citizen, correct?
Essentially, yes. But
Okay.
also it's saying that if there was a resident alien or, of the US or any of those things, it would they would qualify essentially.
Right.
So again, guys, you just want to read these questions and answer them based off the information the client provided you on the intake form.
So the multiple support agreement would mean if he had an agreement with like a wife or something or a spouse.
Is this the only reason you would be able to claim this person as a dependent because of a multiple support agreement? Yes, so that would mean like they have an arrangement. Like for instance, if they have a court order or something in place, then that's what that essentially means.
Okay, so
Like
that
the
answer
court
would be
order,
no
yeah,
because that's not on here. Well,
yeah.
that would be probing questions with him. If
Yes.
we would have to ask him if he has that, but according to his intake form, we don't have that listed on here.
Yes. So also guys, just a quick little tip, little FYI for y'all. What I'm doing, I've been, just studying and more than anything, figuring out how I can make um this whole journey easier for you guys, right? So I'm going to be providing y'all with phone scripts. You're going to make two calls to the client. You're going to make the call at initial intake. So once you review their intake form, you're gonna make a call after you review their intake form. And that's where you're gonna ask questions about, okay, I see you have this number of dependents. Um, what's the relationship status with mom? Or what's the relationship status with dad? So that way you can find out, okay, if dad is incarcerated, dad is deceased, or dad has been alienated from the kids, like he left and he haven't talked to him, whatever the case may be, you can, you know, get that information and you know how to base the return off of it. Because if they like, oh yeah, we and mom are divorced, such, okay, boom. The divorce decree will say who's allowed to be able to file the children as dependents. See what I'm saying? Because what if they have a joint managing conservatorship, meaning they have joint custody of the kids? In that case, it'll state, okay, this parent is designated to carry this kid in odd number of years. This parent is designated to carry the kid in even number of years. So those things like that are going to be things that you use to pretty much determine exactly what's going on. Yeah. But yeah, as y'all see, the filing status wizard told her there would be head of household, so that's the filing status that she chose based off of that, and she's continuing to proceed with inputting the client's information. You're doing so well, Masiva. Like you're doing really, really well. I never doubted you. I just want you to know that. I'm just saying it for the record. You're doing very well, Masiva. See how you put that email up there and it populated down there for you? Send that invite.
Mm-hmm.
Always make sure you send that invite. Are you guys following along? Y'all got any questions about anything she's done so far? I'm reading the comments. Denise, I just sent you a PM. So you've added the dependents, right? We've added the client's information. So the next page, guys, once you click continue, everything correct on this page? Right. The next thing, we're gonna go to the basic information side, guys. Click basic information to the left. Remember, guys, this client has an IP pin. You don't want to forget that. Let's put it in now.
So you say go to the basic information,
Yes, ma'am. When you click there, it's gonna be at the
the
bottom,
box, yeah, right here.
last box. Yes, ma'am. And you're gonna input the IP pin for whatever client it's for, based off their intake form. Everybody getting this? Drop a 2 in the chat if you got it. Drop a 3 in the chat if you got some questions. Don't drop nothing if you ain't paying attention. All right. So, do you know where to go at now, Masiba?
Right here for his income, he has his business information with his EIN. So he doesn't have a traditional W-2, so I don't have to put anything right here.
Okay. So let me see.
I don't
Let me
think.
see. Let me see who didn't comment. So, okay. Let me see. Uh, Karen, where should she go now? Karen, where should she go now? You want to go over it's self-employment, right? Go to the box on the
Yes.
left and type in
Schedule C, right?
Schedule C. You can type in self-employment, all of it's gonna pop up. All right. And now you're gonna input the information that's on the intake form directly into this form as you see it.
I have a question. So wouldn't you put the EIN right there where the employer ID since it's not using the social? Or if I'm wrong, correct me though.
Yes, so if they have if they're using their social or they don't have an EIN, you'll put their social. But if they have an EIN, you'll always put the EIN right there. So the employer ID is the EIN number.
Thank you.
Got y'all. I got y'all.
So right here for the business codes, would do I need to click here or
You don't have to put business codes on
okay.
there. That is optional. But if you do click it real quick so I can show you guys how it look. Click right there where in blue where it say click here for a list of business codes. So you can click there and you can type in any industry that they may be in. Type in the type of industry it is, and it'll populate a business code for you.
Okay. So we don't need to, do I need to select it or
You
no?
can if you want to. Yeah. Okay, and now we're gonna add what? The income, right? So we're gonna go to the third line, click begin, and please know, guys, self-employment income always goes in the first box. Type first box in the comments. First box.
So he has income for each month. So we would have to add up each month, correct? And put the total amount for the gross receipts or
Yes,
sales?
yes, ma'am. And what is the rule of thumb for inputting numbers on a schedule sheet?
No 0, 5s, or 9s at the end.
Let's go, Nasiba. Consistency showing. I love it.
Somebody got that total number of all that added up?
$36,600. But I ain't gonna always be there to tell
Oh, I
you.
know.
All right,
You said 36,000.
$600. After you finish everything, you can always click continue. You put the income in.
Yes.
That's the only thing we doing on the schedule C. We put the income in, then we click continue. Next,
And then
where we
go
go?
ahead.
Where we going next? I'm asking you. Drop in the comments. Where does she go next? She's put the income for his business. Now, what does she put? Drop it in the comments, guys. Help her out.
Expenses.
Yes, yes, yes. Expenses. She goes to expenses.
That's why I was headed.
Hey, I believe you, but I need you to go back because you went to other expenses.
Oh, shoot. General, right?
General expenses. Yes, ma'am. Click cancel. And we base it
Okay.
off the client intake form. What did he report?
He reported equipment maintenance and fuel.
And what else?
Supplies, vehicle expenses, marketing and advertising, phone and internet, and insurance.
Okay, so what's the first box we see?
Advertising, so that would be marketing.
Marketing and advertising. So how much did he say?
1,200.
Okay, and we don't use what? All right. Keep going. Work the schedule C. I'm right here with you.
I'm going.
Off the client intake. That's what we doing. Let me know if it's just say the word help if you need help. Now keep in mind though, I want you to keep in mind, we reported that he made $36,603, correct? So
Yes.
you reported $3 over his actual income, right?
Okay.
So, so when you're doing the expenses, keep in mind you got that $3 in additional income that you reported.
Mm.
So
Okay.
that's the little wiggle room you can play with, and you can, say for instance, you report a dollar more in supplies. That's fine because you already reported they made $3 over. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you just kind of like use that wiggle room based off the numbers. If someone moves their business from one state to another, does the expenses count as a deduction? And if so, where are those added to? What type of business are we talking about? It depends on the type of business. And are they moving? Are they or is it business traveling expenses? Or is it expenses for them relocating? Because if they move their personal life, the IRS not gonna let you
I
claim that
was
as a deduction.
I was about to ask, for landscaping, would it be like, would traveling be expense too?
Yeah, so with the travel, right? The thing about traveling is, guys, always know that mileage and traveling are one of the two main reasons that a self-employed return can be audited. Okay, outside of the numbers, money and mileage and travel. But the thing is, if they're reporting that they had travel expenses, we go based off of what they report.
I
But if
got
you got a client the way you know you helping them out and you know travel does apply to the type of self-employment that they're doing, then that'll be something different. You know, you got somebody that they you know for a fact that they're literally let's say for instance, they're a gig worker, right? They do graphic design and they talking about they have traveling expenses. Okay, what kind of traveling expenses do you have? Was this a business trip that you took to go and you know, maybe you went to a design convention or something like that? Like what kind of travel expenses are we talking about? Are you saying that you spent and then guys, keep in mind you want to make sure that they have proof of what they're claiming for travel, especially if it's not a business that really incurs travel expenses. But for the most part, yeah, if the business is like, okay, that's a reasonable travel expense, okay, yeah, you could put it on there. Does that answer your question? I know I don't want to talk too much and
Yes, it does.
confuse you. All right. So let's say they move their service-based business from one state to the other, switch internet providers, moved offices, etc. I wouldn't calculate the total cost of moving because at that point, you can say you move if you factually moved for business, then you can claim that. But again, that's more like a personal move because you know you got a service based business, but you didn't move because your business necessarily required you to have to move. Does that make sense? You're doing very well, Miss Eva. Do you need help? Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I need to know where would I put the phone and internet expenses?
Okay, so he has a landscaping business
Mm-hmm.
and he's claiming internet expenses. Okay. Well, I will put that in supplies just because I
In
wouldn't want to put
supplies.
phone and internet in somewhere else. And, you know, they're like, well, what the hell his internet got to do with him having a landscaping business? You know, that don't really make
So that'll
sense.
be 38. So I would just add a thousand right here.
Essentially. So yes, guys, if you got questions about where something go, just think on a broader scale for it, right? So like that can always be counted a phone and his internet that can always be counted as supplies. It's very easy to classify it as supplies because it was something that was needed to run his business. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
All right. So what
So
the
the next thing on his intake form, it also says that he was making quarterly tax payments, as well.
okay, so I want you to go to payments and estimates on the left side, down, down, right there. All right. And once you get there, I want you to go you can click, hold on, scroll down. So it'll be vouchers for 2026 estimated tax payments. Guys, it's highly unlikely that you'll see this because let's just be honest, a lot of business owners don't pay quarterly taxes, right? But that's just in all honesty and transparency. So once you go there, yes, you'll up and the first quarter, yep.
And on this part, can we put it straight as they got it the 1,500, or do we don't have to put the 0, 5s and 9s here?
No, you will put it straight through.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say 2027. Click on that, hold on, real quick. Click on
Go
that
back
estimates button. Nah, to the left real quick for me again. Because I'm trying
right
to
here.
figure out. Yeah, click right there again. So what the hell it say? 2027. Apply overpayment to next year tax return. Other federal withholdings, state estimated payments. So it wouldn't be right there. It'll be under estimated payments made. Stroll up. Okay, there you go. There you go. My bad. It's the third one. Federal estimated tax payments. They
So I
changed
need to
that.
delete
Yeah,
this.
you need to delete the other one. They changed they changed it because it used to just say estimated payments. And it'll have a tax year. That's why I'm like, what the hell? So it's gonna be the third one right there, guys. Keep in mind it's gonna be the third one. So the federal estimated tax payments. So delete if you working on this return, delete what you just had, and go to where it's the third option under payments and estimates and select federal estimated tax payments. And that's what you're gonna click. Yeah, because I was looking, I'm like, why the hell they say 2027? But yeah, first quarter of 2025, that's where you put that amount. Second quarter, yeah, so on and so forth. And you can always tap right where the number up here as soon as you start typing, and it'll save some time too. So you can click continue after you do that. All right. And that should help him with his refund. So click continue, and his refund finna jump. Hopefully this there we go. And that's what it looked like. I'll be taking a screenshot of this page. Make me smile on this thing right here in this box to your right. You know how to do it? Go down to where you see me floating it. Now I'm talking about on your screen.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah, you on your screen. You see me on in your corner panel of your screen where you got the video. Yeah, you can click that. Drag it out. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Click this and drag it over. Drag it over. Drag it over. To the left. Yep, to the left. Now, with that being said, it should be a way for you to minimize it. There's no way for you to minimize over there.
Mm-mm.
That's strange. Press down at the bottom on the right. All the way at the bottom on the right.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah. Now, if I'm y'all, I'm taking a picture of this. They're self-employed with 2 dependents. That's what I'm posting right now. Self-employed, 2 dependents. I'm taking a picture of the numbers. And that's what I'm saying right now. That's what I'm posting. Self-employed with 2 dependents. We got them back 13,000. Like these numbers is numbering for real. So if you on this call, you definitely need to be screenshotting that, taking a picture of that, like for real, for real. But yeah, you done with the return for the most part. I don't think, let me check and make sure that he doesn't have anything additional. Because I'm gonna tell you to go ahead on and continue all the way through. If not, just let me fact check it real quick. We got all the kids on there. We got the quarterly payments. We put the business expenses on there. Um, so we already know. Um, we applied his quarterly payments. Y'all remember how to do that? Do y'all need me to show y'all how to do it again one more time in case y'all didn't catch it, or in case I confused y'all a little bit? Do y'all need me to do it one more time? What else did you did? What else did you do, Allison? Yours is showing a different number. Um, I'm thinking that it got to be something involving the income. What's your AGI? Allison, at the top right above the federal amount, it should have
It is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was 20, the AGI is 21,368. But when we went in to do the payment and estimates,
yeah.
I mistake and put 15,000 for the 1,500 for the top one that said amount applied for prior year refund.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
went back and took that out, and it got me the 13,627.
Okay, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, so that works out perfectly actually at that point. Then yeah, um, we'll just click continue.
Okay, thank you.
No problem, Allison. So we know that do he qualify? Let me ask you guys, does he qualify for the earned income credit or the child tax credit? So let me ask y'all this. With his because he made enough money, he had enough business expenses, and it took his AGI down. So I'm gonna ask y'all, and I know it's at Nisha, Denarian, LaQuisha, Lindsay, where's who else on here that should know the answer to this question? Um, Bianca, what? If he started off right as head of household filing status, and after all expenses, his AGI is $21,300. Mind you, the federal poverty guideline is $21,900. Can we still file him as head of household?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking Lindsay. I'm asking
No, he no
Ednisha.
longer qualifies for head of household. He would now have to file a single.
Okay, let me ask somebody else. I want to hear what everybody got to say. If he started off with his AGI was higher than the federal poverty guideline when we put all his income in, and then with his business expenses, it made him below the federal poverty guideline. Does he still qualify to file head of household?
No.
All right, that's y'all final answer. Y'all locking that in? Yeah, y'all. I'm asking y'all. Y'all locking it in? Look, I want to know, Miss Campos. What made you say no? I want to know. I want to know why you said no. Yeah, why? Because he don't qualify. That's what she say. Okay. Lindsay, why did you say no?
I say no because because the AGI did drop below the poverty level. He doesn't meet the AGI requirement. So to be to follow the rules, do what you're supposed to do, he no longer qualifies to head the household.
Okay, I'm gonna ask who else? Who else? Ednisha. Why did you say no? Ednisha, are you there? Ednisha, are you there?
Oh wait. We did adjust though a little bit, didn't we?
We adjusted what?
We adjusted some of the bottom numbers, so he may not have to change. He may not have to change filing statuses because of that.
Why?
Because is it because of the threshold by chance? I'm guessing at this point, but is it because of the threshold? Because it's really not that much of a gap.
So yes, him paying insurance for his vehicle with landscaping business does qualify as a business expense. Um, so guys, say that one more time, please, for me. I apologize.
You're okay. Because of the like the differential in the threshold is really not that much. So he would still qualify for head of household, right? Because it's really not that much of a jump from the poverty level. It's like what 600, 300, 600 or something like that. It's not much.
So, uh, in that case, no, Denise. The expenses are only for things that relates to your business. Anytime you deduct anything on a Schedule C, is going to be centered around whether or not it's mandatory for your business to operate. So, guys, with this return, he will in fact still be able to qualify for head of household filing status. Why? Because he made enough money to be able to file head of household filing status. The only thing that changed was what? His estimated taxes. That does not change. He made the money, but he paid it towards taxes quarterly. So that was smart. That was his tax obligation. You get what I'm saying? So that would have been an additional $6,000 that would have been in his AGI. So y'all just learned something new. I learned something new. So everybody that said no, you learned something new. I'm glad I can add value tonight. I try to every night, but tonight was different. So did your spouse or a dependent have insurance under the Affordable Care Act? We're gonna put no and we're gonna keep rolling. And Steve, I know you got this. So I'm gonna just sit back and be quiet. I'm going back on mute.
What is it we put right here again? Please see
prepare notes.
prepare notes. Yeah.
Yes, Miss Campos. So yeah, once you get to this page, it's pretty much nothing. You're gonna go down, scroll down. It's gonna always be words in front of the e-file button. You're gonna select e-file and whether or not they want a direct deposit or whether or not they want to be issued a check. That's where you will decide those options, but you're gonna always click the button that has a word in front of e-file. After that, you're just gonna click continue. And here you'll add your prep fees. You can't add anything right now. For a return like this, guys, what would you charge? Let me see what y'all say in the comments. Drop it in the comments. How much would you charge Mr. Carter? I'm definitely probably myself. I'm probably gonna start at about anywhere from the reason why I say this number, y'all keep in mind the number got fluff on it for me to be able to throw in them discounts because I know they're gonna go for it. Right? This is only setting me up to add on additional discounts. So I'm probably gonna tell them, hey, yep, your prep fees is about, I'll say 12, anywhere from like 12 to 1400, right? And I'll tell them, but I have great news for you. I'm actually able to apply a few discounts. And I'll tell them, woo, 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 woo. And whatever your mentor has designated as discounts that they may qualify for, that's what I would tell them. And at that point, I would actually I would actually drop the price. So I would be prepared to only make, me personally, I would be prepared to only make about $1,000 off of this return. And depending on, how much stuff he's willing to do, um, when it comes to, the discounts, Might even make 900 on it. And for me, that's a win. That's a win. I look at it as an investment more than anything, but yeah, I definitely would be looking to take home about $1,000 on this return for sure. For sure. This compost, you starting to catch on. Y'all catching on. I like these numbers that I'm seeing. Niagara always add a little fluff to it so that way they can qualify for the deductions when you recommend, them they can qualify for discounts when you recommend them doing certain things and stuff like that. So all in all, how did you guys enjoy this training? Anybody have any questions about anything we went over tonight? No, that's the standard prepare fee. So that's our minimum fee in the software. That means that's the least amount that you can charge in the software. Okay. Karen, you was missing. Karen, you was missing. I called you and you was gone. I'm just messing with you. All right, all right. So I just want to make sure that everybody got it. Everybody good. I'm actually gonna drop this recording. Like I said, guys, this will be the last Zoom recording that is going to be provided. From here on out, training will be mandatory. So keep that in mind. There will be no more Zoom recordings issued. I have to protect not only the intellectual property, and it's also to ensure that everybody is fully committed and engaged moving forward, because here it is. Yeah, like I've been saying, we already in tax season, but I got to make sure the ones that want it are set up properly for them to go ahead and excel. And in order for me, like I said, to protect the blueprint that I'm going to provide to y'all when it comes, because the rest of it is really going to be marketing and training. Um, your mentors will still meet with you guys outside of this, and I'll also be able to get with you guys outside of this. But yeah, I have to protect my intellectual property. I've invested over the course of these last 2 weeks. I've invested over $5,000 in just marketing materials. And me personally, I'm not gonna let nobody have access and be able to send out Zoom links or anything else for my material. That's not gonna work. But thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for attending. There is a link that has been dropped and posted in these comments. I'll do the same thing I do every week. And Denarian, did you drop it again? Okay, I'll drop it again real quick for you guys to be able to go hop on that Zoom. I know it's somebody right now that's not listening to nothing I'm saying, and they're gonna still be sitting in here in 5 minutes. Both you can click either one of those links. They're the same link. I hope to see all 15 of you guys on the next call, because that is marketing training. No problem. No problem, Kadisha. Karen, see, you wasn't listening again. You ain't hear what I said, Amber. Masiba, why is it always y'all three?
I'm
'Cause I
listening. I had another call coming in. I'm about to hop on.
Look, I be
I'm
staying in
already
this
in the other
room
one.
and then clicking it.
click the Zoom link. I'm gonna close this room and y'all ain't gonna be able to click it when I close the
I'm
room.
already in the other one.
All right, Masiba, I know that's right. I love your style. Y'all got to get y'all pen and paper ready. Make sure y'all got y'all pen and paper ready. Amber, click that link for me. Amber, join that other Zoom. And then there was one.